There are things that I like to do to practice this, to get my acuity skills to a better place. One of them is that if I'm shopping somewhere, like if I have to go to a shopping mall or something, I'll take advantage of the opportunity. I'll go to some place. And what I'll do is, you know how people typically walk on the right? Right? You know, they walk on the right side of the mall typically. When they're moving forward, they walk on the right side. That's in America. Well, in England, it's just the reverse.
That's the way they drive.
That's the way they drive. Exactly. And this is part of the way we naturally operate. You move to the right, and you move forward on the right. Where in England, I found out that, the first time I went over to England, which is a long time ago, that when I walk on the left side, it's natural for everybody there. In other words, I'll be going with the flow. But if I walk on the right side, in certain neighborhoods, they know I'm American. If I'm in another neighborhood that's not touristy, then they'll just get annoyed with me. So it's all a matter of perception, because there are certain neighborhoods that have a lot of hotels and they're touristy, oriented towards Americans. In fact, they even have painted just off the sidewalks, "Look right." Because typically people will look to the left if they're stepping into a street, and Americans were getting, getting cut off left and right. So they actually put on the street in front of the sidewalks, "Look to the right." And so people look down and they go, "Oh, whoa."
I almost got hit a couple times.
Did you?
Yeah, even with
Oof.
the writing.
Even with the writing. So you need some sign up in front or something as well? Yeah, a little glow thing up there. Right? Little sensor like on the bumpers of a car, Okay, so why am I raising this? I'm raising this because if you go against the grain, so to speak, in a mall, you have lots of opportunities when people are moving towards you, as opposed to when people are moving at the same pace or approximately in the same direction. So what I always do in a mall in the US is I walk on the left. And what that enables me to do is pick somebody about 100 to 200 feet out in front of me who is walking towards me. And I completely pace, their leg movements, their pelvic tilt, their spinal movement, whatever. And I literally become that person as they're walking past me, and then I'll switch to somebody else just to practice getting in and out of rapport with as many people as possible. You don't learn from the rules, you learn from the exceptions. So you can learn a little bit in this room, but take it outside of here and do it with as many different kinds of people as possible. And the mall is a great place to do that, because you're gonna move from the teenager who's got that little swagger, right? And if you're